Thank you for your time. Firstly, can I ask where you're from?
Yeah, I'm from the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Yes.
Are you visiting now?
Yes, I'm visiting here for close to a month, like 25 days, and I just want to travel through Japan.
You're like traveling by yourself?
Yes, yeah, I'm all alone here. Yes.
Okay, nice. It's brave. Like, is it first time right to come to Japan?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so can I ask why did you decide to come to Japan? Why did you choose Japan for like this long trip?
Well, mainly because of there's a lot of nature and city, and that's like a cool combination, I think. And there's a lot of cultural differences. And also, I'm really interested in history and also in the Second World War. So I want to visit Hiroshima and Nagasaki as well because of the bombings, of course. So there's actually a lot of reason to come here.
I see. So are you like familiar with
familiar.
some Japanese culture?
No, not really. I just think there's a massive difference, but I'm not really familiar. So I'm actually figuring out right now what the differences are.
Okay. So you came here and you want to learn more.
Yes,
about
exactly.
culture.
Yes, I came here with a lot of stereotypes, but that's mainly all my experience with the Japanese culture are from stereotypes. But I just want to know if it's actually like that.
Like true or
Yes, exactly.
yeah. So you want to confirm it by your eyes.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's easy to read it, but if you experience it, it's different.
Different. What kind of image did you have about Japan, like before coming to Japan?
That people would be really strict following the rules. If you are a little bit outside of the rules, or if you're an odd one out, I mean, then you'll be looked upon as weird. So I want to figure that out if that's actually true. Sometimes, actually, when I travel by subway, I hunch forward sometimes, and everybody is sitting straight up. But I don't. That's like a European thing. I just sometimes hunch forward, and nobody does that. So actually, everybody looked at me weird when I did that. So that's actually it's kind of true. But people are also very nice, and those two, if you're in Europe, those two wouldn't really combine because you're either strict and not really. Well, charismatic is not really the good word, but as inviting as here. Everybody is super helpful.
Did you actually have like experience, like some Japanese helped you?
Oh yes, many. Yes, if I need to know something that I can't figure out on the internet or on Google, I'll just come to random strangers and I'll ask them first of all if they speak English, and many people do. And yeah, everybody was super helpful. And if they couldn't understand my question, I would just use Google Translate, and then they would just speak in Japanese to me, and we'll just figure it out. And everybody takes time to help you, and that's also a thing. In Europe, it's more in a hurry.
In a hurry.
Yes, everybody is in a hurry. So if you ask somebody something, like you got lucky to take 2 minutes of anybody's time.
I see. Like especially in like big city or in rural area.
Yes, in Amsterdam that's like
But like in Tokyo, it's big city, but
it's even bigger. So that's why I'm surprised. Like Tokyo is almost the size of the Netherlands in total.
Yeah.
So that's insane that people are still so helpful.
I see. Are there some like concrete example of interaction with people in Japan?
Oh yeah, there was just a guy on the street, and I was looking for a trash can.
Yeah.
And I was already walking like 2 kilometers trying to find it. But you don't really have those on the street. And I didn't know. So I asked him, and he just started laughing like, "Oh no, boy, we don't have those on the street." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then he said, "Yo, just go to a restaurant and they'll have it there," which of course they would. I mean, I could have figured it out by myself as well, but it was like that. Just the fact that he started laughing at me, but still, but not out of laughing at me, just laughing like, "No, we don't do that."
Yeah.
That was actually that's a cool interaction I had.
Funny and kind interaction.
Yes, exactly, like a combination of funny. Yes.
Okay, so like you shared a few of your like impressions of like Japan and the Japanese people, but what are kind of like cultural difference or some surprising thing in Japan so far?
Well, it's mostly at face value, like what I see, of course. And then a thing that immediately struck me was that people wear uniforms here, and school uniforms.
I see.
And almost every like working man wears a suit. And you do as well in the Netherlands wear suits, but those are mostly people who work at banks or lawyers. But here it's like almost everybody wears a suit. Or also if you go to school, like we don't have school uniforms. So yeah, that's something that I
So you don't see like students wearing a uniform in Amsterdam?
If they do, it's just their own choice. It's not demanded of them.
So it's not common.
No, it isn't.
I see.
It's more common to wear like a huggle hoodie, like a snuggie. You know what that is? Like a
Hoodie.
yes, but then with like bear skin or something, like just like furry skin on the hoodie.
Kind of like pajama.
Yes, exactly. I've seen many people wear these, and not really.
At high school?
At university as well. Yeah, in high school it's not really common, but most people wear tracksuits,
Trucks.
like of football clubs, just
like
whole
Adidas.
suits. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay. I see. It's very different.
Yes,
from
that's
Japan.
very different. Yes, it's more formal here, which I actually think it's more appropriate. I mean, this snuggie example, it's not really something to be proud of. I know that, but
I see. So far, like, how long have you been staying in Japan so far?
this is my third day. Yes,
Okay, it's still
yes.
like fresh.
Yes.
So far, it's still short time. But like, what kind of experience did you have, and became your highlights so far?
I mean, I've been to the Senzoji temple. Is my pronunciation correct?
It's correct.
Oh, okay, well, thanks.
Sensei.
And also the Imperial Gardens. But I think that's the main highlight. I've walked around the Shibuya crossing.
Shibuya Crossing.
That was less cool than I thought it would be. Well, I mean, they say it's the most populated crossing in the world. Maybe it was the time of day because there was nobody. But I feel like if it's full of people, it's really overwhelming. But right now it wasn't. But I'm gonna go back and see if there are more people, and if it's actually as cool as I saw in the pictures. And I want to go to the shrine nearby. I don't really know the name.
Around here,
Yes.
like Meiji Shrine.
Yes, that one. Yeah, but I haven't seen a lot yet. And
Okay.
also, well, one thing that's actually really cool. Well, we have that in Amsterdam as well, but here it's a bigger city, so I would expect it to be different. But there are a lot of parks, like in the middle of the city, and then like you just walk by the Shibuya crossing, and then 10 minutes from there's a park, and it's so quiet and peaceful. And then you go out there, and everybody's rushing, and I think that's a cool difference to see. We have that as well in Amsterdam, but it's not as crowded, so it will be like evenly populated during the days.
I see. So like the difference is very big.
Yes, the difference is big.
So like you often like visit a temple and a shrine, and you are going to visit more shrines and so on.
I have this book on me, this Goshuin book. I will collect them during my stay because I think they are really cool. I mean, it's kind of an art form, so that's cool.
Goshuin.
Yes.
Are you into tradition side of Japan?
Oh yes, yes. I'm really interested in those things. Yes, I want to see as many as possible. Yeah. So every day I want to, in Tokyo at least, visit a couple, and then if I go to Nikko or Osaka, then maybe one or two in each city. The Senzoji, it's even bigger than I thought it would be. The lantern as well. That thing's massive.
Yes.
I didn't really have like an idea coming in, but when I left, I was like, oh well, this is cool. This is quite overwhelming. The lantern was bigger than me. That's insane.
It's very big.
Yes.
I want to ask a little bit about your trip in this 1 month. So where are you going to visit in Japan?
I'm going to Nikko next. I don't really have a plan already. I don't even have hostels or places I stay booked yet. But I want to go to Nikko, then to Fuji, then to Nara, because there are just deer. They're like running in a while. That's I mean, I've never seen anything like that. So I really want to experience that. And then like Kyoto, then Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and then I end in Osaka.
So like where are you looking forward to visiting?
I mean, it's also different, right?
You're different.
Well, I plan to go to Fuji when it's my birthday, so that I can see the sun come up on Mount Fuji. I'm really looking forward to that. Then also, I mean, there's so much I'm looking forward to. In Nikko as well, and Nara as well. I mean, those aren't really the cities that are as famous as I mean, if those were the main cities in Japan, like outside of Tokyo, it would still be really cool. Whether it's in the Netherlands, like if you don't have Amsterdam or Rotterdam, and then you have like the third biggest city, it's not as cool as it would be here. So, and there's so much difference between all those places. I mean, I have no idea what I'm looking most forward to, man. It's a hard question.
I see.
There's so much. There's so much.
So you are going to a lot of places, right? What kind of experience do you want to have in this trip?
I want to see as much of the nature as possible, and as much of the temples as possible. And then I feel like I did quite a good job. And I want, I mean, most historic places I want to see. I also here want to go to the National Museum. That's in Ueno, right?
Yes.
Those kinds of things. Just there's artistic stuff and nature. And I feel like then I'll I'm happy to leave here if I've seen all those things.
Yeah. So like this channel is about the cultural difference. So
Okay.
I sometimes ask about like interviewees' country, like culture of their country. So could you share a little bit about what it like in Netherlands?
Well, I feel like the Netherlands is a pretty good country to live. We have a stable economy. The government's, well, right now it's not really as good as it used to be. But it's just a good country to live in. The only problem is we have a housing problem right now.
Housing program.
Yes, so there are too little houses for the amount of people we have, and the houses are very expensive. So it will be hard for me to actually buy a house. I can rent it, but those prices are extraordinary. So many people will live with their parents till they're like mid-20, and that used to be like early 20 you would leave. But now I feel like there's some kind of tipping point. And you can live with other students. That's a choice. You can do that as well. But then you have like 7 rooms and like shared bathrooms and stuff. I feel like you have that here as well.
Like-
But yeah, long story short, I feel like the Netherlands is a good country to live, especially out of all countries in Europe. I feel like we rank top 5 with most happy people.
Really?
Yes, in the world,
Okay.
along with Sweden and like Norway. Have you been in the Netherlands before?
Me?
Yes.
No, I haven't been to
Ah.
Netherlands. That's why I'm very curious.
Well, we have some, well, not as many places as beautiful as here, but we have some really cool places you could visit. Yeah, you should go, man.
Yeah.
You should go.
I want to go there.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of experience do you want to recommend me if I go there?
Oh man, we have these massive tulip fields. It's called Keukenhof. It's like kitchen. That's kitchen and then hof. I don't know what it translates to. But that's a period of time like April when that's a beautiful thing to see. We have windmills in Zaandam. That's actually where I said I live in Amsterdam, but I live like 10 kilometers above Amsterdam in Zaandam. There you have windmills. Those are, for me it's not special because I'm so used to it.
Yeah.
But then there are so many tourists who come there every day, so it is special. But it's because I'm used to it, I don't view it as special.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah,
For
no
sharing a
problem.
lot of recommendation. So lastly, like going back to the topic about your trip in Japan again.
Yes.
After finishing this trip, what kind of thing do you want to bring back home? Like physically, like materially, and mentally?
Well, physically, I have that Goshuit book that I will go around advertising it. Yo, you should go to Japan, see how cool. Mentally, it's just a whole. It's a whole experience. I feel like that it will stick with me forever. That I have done this, having experienced a different lifestyle than I'm used to back home. Back home it's all really rushed, and here. I can live it. I'm a tourist, of course, so I can just catch all my own things. So I can live more laid back here.
Okay. So as for interview, that's all. But today it was very nice to hear a lot of good opinion from you. And today it was very nice to talk with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I enjoyed the talk as well. Yeah, thank you so much as well. There's one thing though. Do you guys shake hands or do you bow to each other?
We usually don't shake hands.
No, right?
No.
That's the thing. That's also a big difference. We always shake hands,
Okay.
like whenever, wherever. So I actually wanted to shake your hand, but that's not common. So I just won't. I
Okay.
won't.
So we usually just like do like small bow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then when I leave, I will.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so anyway, like it was very nice to talk with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。いかがだったでしょうか？動画のご感想やテーマのご要望などコメント欄で教えていただけますと幸いです。たくさんのコメントお待ちしております。チャンネル登録の際は通知ボタンもお忘れなく。